Hello, this is AJ Diliberto, your friendly neighborhood insurance agent, coming to you with part two of how does AJ make a decision for his family regarding health insurance. So, as you may know, I'm a consumer just like you. The fact that I'm an agent doesn't really change the fact that doesn't change my options. My options are the same as your options. I just turned 50 this year, 50 years old, amazing. So they think that means the premium should be higher. So I do feel for you. And those of you who are over 60, I get it. But there's all kinds of different plans and things that actually they've done for people under 30 that are fabulous. If you're under 30, they've actually cut the cost. At least one of the companies has cut the cost by about 20% to make things more affordable. So we're going to look at 2019 with a whole new landscape, and we got some different options because some of the rules are relaxed a little bit. And even though we're in California, who seems to say no to everything, they seem to really want only Obamacare type of Affordable Care Act plans. It is nice that some new options are coming onto the scene. So anyway, I just want to kind of get into a little bit of my own personal situation so you can see how I make a decision. I'm going to take my wife's situation here, actually, because I think it's a pretty good example of what's going on. So with her, if you remember from the last meeting, we've been doing Oscar, and she's had the Oscar Simple Silver plan. Now just a quick caveat, no insurance is perfect. Not for me, not for you. Everything is yings and yangs, right? How much do you want to pay for what? How much? Oh, you want that? You got to pay more. Oh, I don't want that. And then you can pay less, but then you give up something over here. It's always this lever I call yings and yangs. So that's kind of how it is. So the Oscar Simple plan is no different than that. Oscar is a great company, good service, things like that. Those are some of the goods. Some of the bads, they're only in Orange County and Los Angeles. And then you'd be out of network and, that kind of other thing. So we could talk about all those things, pros and cons. Their prices are good. That's one of the pros. And then, so, again, yings and yangs. So she has a Simple Silver plan, which gives us some prescription coverage and doctor visits, lab work, things like that. So we pay a little bit more for that. But it's got like a $6,000 deductible. That's one of our yangs. So, so what's the benefit of the prescriptions, really, right? What's the benefit of the lab work? This is where we've got to do our balancing act. And then what's the cost of that? So last year, she was paying $580 we were paying for her in 2018. All right? Now, in 2019, that's going up to $630. So whatever that increase is. Not too bad of an increase, but still, $630 for insurance. So, and I know you're saying the same thing. What? Yeah, that's one person. So now we've got this other idea. There's another company that's come on board that's really is it's kind of a supplemental plan, but it's got a lot of benefits, like $3,000 a day of hospital coverage, whether you're injured or you just had a health issue. I've been looking for that for 5 years. I've been looking for a product like that because I think a lot of people want that. They just want hospitalization or they just want some basic coverage that they can have. So, and we can mix and match. We can dial up and dial down in terms of deductibles and what kind of coverages we have. So it's a lot of flexibility. So with this particular one, it's kind of interesting. If I drop my wife down to a bronze plan, okay, and I get to the Oscars bronze plan, it is, what is my number? $431. It's $200 less. How much does a prescription have to be? First of all, right out of the gate. So first thing is, I got to look at that and say, what does this $200 of savings do for me? Are we saving $200 in prescriptions? Are we saving $200 in lab work and things like this? So this is again, this is my dilemma here. This is what I would be talking to me about if I was my agent. And lo and behold, I am my agent, so I can talk to myself about that. So, but here's the thing: that other supplemental plan, right? We can actually add all kinds of what I call deductible busters. Things like what if there's a hospitalization? What if there's an accident? What if there is it actually has doctor visits, co-pays for emergency room, co-pays for all sorts of things, cash payments in the event of an accident, all kinds of stuff. All right, so I'll get into I can't get into all the details of that specific plan, but just follow my logic here. So for 100 and what did it end up being here? $167. Oh, this was $420. Sorry about that. This is $420. And so for $167, I can have a pretty decent amount of coverage, what I call deductible buster coverage. So see what's happened here is now we're at $587. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool stuff. So all of a sudden I'm saving $57, but wait, there's more. Right now we actually pay for a hospitalization plan because of the high deductibles. I'm paying $70 per month in a hospitalization plan right now that covers maybe $500 a day for like 5 days. Right? Most of you have never heard me talk about it because it's a hard sell, to be honest with you, to cover so little for even $70 a month. So I've done it for myself. I'm not sure that I've really felt so strong about it that I'm going to bring it to my clients. Okay, so but this other one, that's another ballgame. This thing is unbelievable. So then I've also got an accident plan that I'm paying another $45 for. So this is another $115 of savings on top of the $50. So again, I've not made this final decision yet, but I'm leaning pretty heavily towards this situation. And this one's got the largest, I think the second largest PPO network in the entire world, which means almost all of your doctors are going to be in network. So we're dealing with the discounts, we're dealing with in-network stuff. So anyway, pretty excited about that. Pretty excited about how we can mix and match different things. This is a situation that has pre-existing conditions, so you do have to qualify for it. So it's not like anybody can get it. It's not an Affordable Care Act plan. That's one of the positives of this, right? One of the positives of this is that you can have pre-existing conditions and they'll still cover you. So again, always pros and cons, yings and yangs. That's what we're doing. So, but anyway, so this is kind of the next level of my situation. I'll let you know about me personally, what I plan to do in the next video, part 3. Thank you, AJ Diliberto, the Friendly Neighborhood Insurance Agent, signing out.